Night fell like a warning no one listened to. Every streetlight flickered with Karen's face. A propaganda loop glitching between a headshot and the phrase, "Compliance is happiness." Her robotic lawn army patrolled the neighborhood in perfect military rows. Green LEDs scanning for unapproved grass height. Anyone caught outside after 9 p.m. received a citation printed at 60 pages per second. The printers were the worst part. Loud, judgmental, and scented like burnt plastic disappointment. We had established our resistance HQ inside Grandpa Harold's barn, because if Karen hated anything more than freedom, it was the smell of livestock. Ramirez sketched reconnaissance maps on hay bales while Zeus, Commander Fluff himself, paced like a wolf general deciding which robot to dismantle first. My wife, the sheriff, sharpened lawn shears like they were ancient blades forged for battle. "Karen thinks she owns this county," she said. "But she forgets something important." "What?" She snapped the metal shut. "We fight dirty." Suddenly, every device in the barn flickered on, even the toaster. Karen appeared on screen, wearing a glittering military uniform, shoulder pads made from recycled HOA citations. "Attention, peasants. Phase 16 was a test. Welcome to Phase 17. Enforced JOY. Behind her, something enormous loomed. A steel fortress shaped like a suburban temple. Spotlights lit up a massive sign. "The HOA Palace, where your freedom comes to die." Rumor had been true. The corporation had built her a headquarters overnight. HOA megacorp money can do terrifying things. "They're building that on my side of the neighborhood line," Grandpa Harold muttered. "Might be time to bring out the big guns." Ramirez blinked. "We have guns." Harold grinned. "Bigger." He revealed a tarp. Underneath, a custom tractor, armored, reinforced spikes, flamethrower attachment, and a seat cushion knitted by his late wife with the words, "Mow down tyranny, the plan. Infiltrate the palace, steal Karen's master keycard, and shut down her network of robotic enforcers." "But how?" Zeus scratched the door and barked once. Short, confident. He'd lead a stealth infiltration team. We strapped a tiny camera on his collar. Side squad, 2 raccoons, Harold's trained operatives. Ramirez with a leaf blower jetpack, untested. And me with a backpack full of HOA policy loopholes. Karen's only true weakness. As we approached the palace, the air buzzed with electricity and judgment. A robotic sentinel scanned the area. "State your purpose." Zeus barked. "Purpose accepted. Lawn maintenance." The gate opened. We slipped inside. Karen's throne room was a nightmare of pastel perfection. Banners reading HOA Forever, a moat of overpriced scented candles, and a golden throne shaped like a lawn chair. Karen herself stood center stage. She was waiting. She clapped slowly. Metallic echo. Chilling. "You think this is war? This is community improvement." She pressed a button. The walls shifted. Photographs appeared, me signing property forms, highlighting the worst revelation yet. Karen had obtained the land deed to the HOA palace by forging my signature. She didn't just want power. She wanted ownership of everything I touched. "This entire ranch," she hissed. "The lakes, the barns, even your driveway. All soon under my control." Zeus growled. Karen smirked. "You really think a dog can beat HOA Megacorp?" That's when the ground shook. Metal grinding against concrete, and the barn doors outside exploded inward. Barn tractor tank, piloted by Grandpa Harold, roared into the palace, smashing through the candle moat like cinnamon-scented confetti. Harold yelled, "Hey Karen, time to mow and be mowed." Chaos erupted. Robots versus raccoons. Ramirez flying poorly with his leaf blower jetpack. My wife tackling a Karen lieutenant into a decorative fountain. I raced toward the throne, the master control panel shining there like a holy relic. If I destroyed it, every robot would shut down. But as my hand reached out, something cold snapped around my wrist. Handcuffs. Karen leaned in, eyes blazing. "You're not winning this time." For the first time since this war started, I actually felt fear. Then Zeus launched, jaws wide, biting through the cuffs like cheap tinsel. I slammed my fist onto the control panel. System overload flashed across all screens. Robots froze mid-step. Silence. Karen screamed in defeat so loud the speakers crackled. My wife marched up and cuffed Karen. Legally this time. Karen, you are under arrest for fraud, harassment, illegal wall construction, unauthorized robot militia, and Karen shrieked, "That was art." As she was dragged away, she yelled back, "Phase 18, a megacorp never dies." Then, like a true villain, she winked. The battle was won. But the war? Far from over. Because somewhere inside HOA megacorp headquarters, someone else was watching. And they liked her ambition.